Hey, what's going on? James from JKremmer Fitness. Today we are going to be doing a pure protein powder review. I already have a full written write-up on my website. I'll have the link down below. If you're not interested in reading my protein review, keep watching. I am certified as a nutritionist through Precision Nutrition, and I'm also CISSN, Certified Sports Supplementation Specialist from the International Society of Sports Nutrition. So I have a background doing this. And of course, in my background is all the protein powders I'm going to review this year. That shared, let's go ahead and get into the first topic: how to use pure protein whey powder. It is advertised that pure protein whey powder, it can be used for the following things: immediately after workout, with meals, in between meals. Even though the whey protein powder is a 2 protein powder source, mostly whey protein concentrate blended with whey protein ice, I would not recommend it as a post-workout protein. The reason is it's spiked. If your goal is to get through a full day without getting off track on your dietary choices and staying in a calorie deficit, due to its very viscous nature, pure whey protein would be a fantastic option that is budget price for, I wouldn't say a meal replacement shake, because usually meal replacements have a little bit higher amount of fiber, but in this instance, due to its thick nature, this is a really good protein powder that kept me full for almost 2 hours. And if you do use my recommended dose, number of scoops, this will keep you even full for longer. You're probably asking yourself, why do you not recommend pure protein powder as a post-workout protein? Well, let's answer the question. Is pure protein powder amino spiked? Yes. It's resounding yes, protein spiked. 2 indicators that I found to be amino spiked easily, you can find on a label, is examining the typical amino acid profile. The big amino acid that's important for stimulating muscle protein synthesis is leucine. The typical amino acid profile showcases 2.666 milligrams of leucine per scoop. To the right of it, it is shared that a typical BCAA protein profile for leucine is 2.3 grams. Sure, that 0.3 milligrams may be trace amounts, but it's still an amino spike protein powder. And at the same time, this kind of segues into my next topic, is examining, is pure protein powder third-party tested? No, it's not, because if you look at the label, there is no indication of a third-party seal. Looking at the website, there is no third-party seal. And why is that third-party seal important? Well, that third-party seal indicates that a neutral third-party agency went ahead, certified, and qualified these nutrition facts right here. This has 25 grams of protein. With that seal of approval, it's very possible that there's only 20 grams. And so, of course, with an amino spike protein, which this is, even though that 0.3 milligrams maybe seems like a trace amount, it's very possible the max spiked amount is 23. But if you account for the lack of a third-party label, it might be only 18. So you have 18 to 23 grams of protein play right there, which is not the 25 grams that you are purchasing. The reality is, this protein powder might be closer to 20 grams of protein per serving. So let's go ahead and see, how do you mix pure protein powder? This is very interesting and unique because this is a first. There is no liquid amount suggested by pure protein powder. The directions as follows: for adults, mix 1 scoop into your favorite beverage 1 to 2 times daily. 100% whey can be taken immediately following exercise or needed throughout the day. I mixed this protein powder with 6 to 8 fluid ounces of water with 1 scoop, and that was enough. However, if you still want to use this as a post-workout powder, I'm going to tell you how many scoops you need to go ahead and hit the magic threshold number. I always share a research article examining post-workout nutrition. That article suggests that you should hit 25 grams of protein with upmost 3 grams of leucine. We know this is spiked. So this begs the question, how much protein should I be looking for in this. So I erred on the low end, 20 grams of protein per scoop, and I suggest that you hit 1.5 scoops post-workout. Pure protein powder ends up shaking really thick. You are going to notice there's going to be some dry spots in your shake. Go ahead and do the pure protein 100% whey vanilla milkshake protein taste review. So as always, Pure Choice Farms shaker cup. Let's go ahead and open the lid, grab the scoop. We are shooting for 1.5 scoops. Scoop 1, throw it in. Scoop 2, half scoop. That's a little bit over, but where it's eyeballing, throw it in, close the lid. Let's go ahead and shake it up. Still got some dry spots in there. And then of course, let's go ahead and look underneath the shaker cup. And we got a lot of dry spots there. And I've mixed this up before using 1.5 scoops, and I used 10 fluid ounces. I would actually, if you're gonna do 1.5 scoops, shoot for 12 fluid ounces. Vanilla milkshake advertised on the label, so it better taste like vanilla milkshake. There is the aroma and trace smells of like a vanilla milkshake. So bottoms up, may encounter a couple of dry spots. However, the best way to describe this, not using vanilla milkshake, you put out ice cream, vanilla ice cream, let it set out on your kitchen table, and then you were to drink that. This is what you're getting. However, it's light and not too sweet. Next up is, what are the ingredients in pure protein powder? Reading off the ingredient list, pure protein ingredients are as follows. 2 protein sources, mostly whey protein concentrate with some isolate. So, maltodextrin is a sugar flavoring, cellulose gum is a thickening agent, lectin is an emulsifier. In this instance, it's mostly the soy or a bioengineered food ingredient. There's a label down below, which is another term for GMO. Xanthan gum is another thickening agent. Calcium carbonate is an anti-caking agent. Calcium phosphate helps improve the shelf stability of the protein powder. And then finally, the 2 ingredients listed are artificial zero-calorie sweeteners. Things to note: this product does contain soy, which is the reason for it being bioengineered food ingredient, which I said was a GMO. You will also notice that gluten-free is listed twice, but that is that it's a gluten-free formulation, which is very misleading. Although the base formulation of pure protein powder is gluten-free, reading the potential allergen list reveals that it's made in a facility that also processes peanuts, tree nuts, eggs, wheat, sesame, shellfish, and fish. It is very possible that cross-contamination can happen inadvertently due to the manufacturing facility where this is made. Is pure protein whey powder high quality? Simply put, no. Whey protein powder is not a high quality protein powder. We already know that there is no third-party seal certification. We also know that this is an amino spike protein powder. However, the issue also lies in the protein sourcing. There is no indication that of internationally sourced ingredients on this label. Usually I'll flash us a picture of what it normally would look like. Usually it's a flag or a statement saying internationally sourced ingredients made with also domestic origins or something like that. However, the closest thing you will see is for potentially a internationally sourced protein powder is carefully manufactured. So I had to go ahead and do something introverts hate doing. I went ahead and I was lucky enough to get a representative. His name was Luke. Luke shared this with me. The protein powder is manufactured stateside. If the product is manufactured in Canada, the product will be shared as manufactured in Canada. However, due to the extensive nature of ingredients, we do not have a complete list of where the ingredients are sourced. Unfortunately, that doesn't really have a ringing endorsement because he sidestepped the question. does pure protein powder have internationally sourced ingredients? So by him, the representative sidestepping the question, it's very, very, very resounding yes that this protein powder is internationally sourced with some domestic ingredients. When have you seen a budget-priced protein powder with high-quality ingredients? Those two are never hand in hand. Well, let's go ahead and conclude this pure protein powder whey review. As always, I start with my cons. They're pretty extensive. Let's start at the top. Formulation is not gluten-free. There is a possibility of cross-contamination due to the facility where it's made. Use of GMO ingredients. A third-party seal to certify the amino spike protein. I would not recommend pure protein powder as a post-workout protein due to the amino spike nature of it. Low-quality protein sourced from either China or India. And then finally, no label transparency. So what does pure protein powder get right? Well, of course, as always, budget priced. Great for adding in extra protein daily, especially if you mix it into like yogurts, cottage cheeses, oatmeals. I mean, it tastes great. Due to the thick nature of the protein powder, meal replacement be a good anytime snack or a protein powder to enrich protein intake daily. Let's finish up this review. Is pure protein powder good? Your stance on this is going to vary depending on what your health and fitness goals. Pure protein is not suitable for muscle building. This is an amino spike protein that is inefficient and does not have a third-party label. Due to the lack of transparency, there is just so many questions that come into play. For a budget price protein, most gym rats and fitness enthusiasts are going to stay away from pure protein powder. It kind of begs into question who would use this protein powder. If you're on a budget and you want to lose weight, you're not willing to pay top money for a BSN synthesis, might be a really good choice. Because of how thick this protein powder mixes, it's very viscous, and so it will do a good job of keeping your stomach full, especially if you do 1.5 scoops. For someone new to working out or new to protein powders, this might be something of interest for you. However, I think there are better budget price protein powders that offer truly transparent label, but this is near the bottom of the tier. This is not something I would personally recommend. We're at the end, and I'm asking you a question. Have you used pure protein powder before? Comment below, let me know. Maybe you're really big on this because it's helped you reach your health and fitness goals. Let me know, I'm interested. If you want to see all my unbiased protein powder reviews, I'll have a link down below. I'll also have the link for the full write-up for pure protein powder. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.